boy. It is cold today. And I have not been plowed, so you get to watch me slide into a curb in real time. Don't worry, it's a Subaru. That means you can just do whatever you feel like and you'll be fine. Let's do a quick test here. Brakes! Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, that was like 0 brakes there. A.B.S. means nothing. Oh, wow. So, downshifting, huh? That's fun. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah. Much better. Oh yeah. Probably not gonna die. I mean, eventually I'll die, but just not for a while at least. Guess I can turn on my lights, that counts. Turn me on to phantoms. Oh, I made a music. I was, I bought a Launchpad Mini a while back for music making, or at least some, ambient background stuff while I code. And Ableton Live, it comes with a copy of Ableton Live. Oh no! I'm fine, I just forgot my coffee. These are fun noises. It came with a copy of Ableton Live, and Ableton Live is extremely powerful and extremely complicated. And I spent probably a month off and on trying to understand Ableton and how the Launchpad is meant to be used with it. And I could not get it. I just could not. I didn't stick with it though. I stuck with Lisp. Lisp took much longer to understand. But I just kind of gave up on it. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I had my my last remaining Windows box, and I was making a list of the things that it did that other boxes, that Linux boxes could not, and one was Ableton. So I'm like, all right, I'll dual boot this thing. But I wound up at a I don't know what he is, business partner, friend, someone I'm helping out to do work. Oh, he can be all those things. I met with him, and he does some music, and he was playing some of his tracks while I was setting up his Android SDK garbage. And I was like, so you do this in Ableton? He's like, yep. I'm like, so like, you do all the tracks in here? Yep. And he had like the Akai Mini player. Really weird. Really weird. I guess that's to be expected. It's kind of a curve of the braking, and the more I brake, the more it resists. So it's even like I should brake less in order to achieve more braking, even with the A.B.S, which is kind of weird, but whatever. I'm being cautious generally. We'll do another test here real quick. Briggity, 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 briggity. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. That makes me feel better. That is one cold squirrel. Wow. Ableton. So I was like, could you, while Android is spinning its wheels, loading and syncing its SDK and updating all the project files and everything, would you be able to show me some, just like a quick tutorial on how to complete a track? He's like, yeah, sure. 20 minutes later, I learned what I could not find on YouTube for months. And I went home and started it up, and I was like, oh, I know what this means now. Oh, I know what this means now. I know why this doesn't work. I know why this does work. So that was pretty fun. I'm not very... My concept of music is a little complex, as you might have guessed from my liked videos playlist. But like, I could probably do simple stuff pretty easily. I got bogged down trying to do tricky bass lines and stuff. It's all like unquantized, and I don't know like musical timing and all that. I just kind of go by ear and what sounds good, which means I don't know anything. But it was a lot of fun to play around with. So hopefully I'll have the next album will be dropping, you know, probably tomorrow. It takes like a few hours to do an album, right? Oh man. Yeah, but actually I think the Novation Launchpad is actually just a functions as a MIDI input device anyways. So if I were to go into Linux and use something else, another DAW, it should be able to read it as a regular MIDI input device. Probably plug it into a Linux box and see if it shows up in the USB list. But that was kind of neat. I say all this partly because I woke up at like 1 in the morning. It's like awake time. Just terrible. I'm sorry to disappoint. I haven't crashed yet. But there's still a ways to go. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. That's some international shipping. Oh, and those paddles. Most of those are sold. In case you wanted one, there's only a few more left of the small run, the first run. I think I can reduce the footprint of or reduce the thickness of the posts a bit without really sacrificing much. Obviously, I'm going to try it out and find out, but I want to be able to make something for a 60%, because people loves their 60%. And that would be like a plate mount. I don't know. But you're not really getting the full advantage of it. I mean, you've still got the giant waste of space bar there, so I don't know. I'll do what I always do. Just try stuff and then post it. Defrost a little bit here. The real question is, how am I going to get my keyboard and notebook past the 50 feet to the office without my hands freezing off? Oh, it's not so bad. Oh. Also, that's right, yeah. Oh, wow. So when it was only like 15 degrees outside at 1 a.m. this morning, I woke up to a, I don't know if it's like a dream or if it's just the thought was in my head, of putting the covers, the frost covers, on the spigots, the water spigots outside. We had one pipe burst a couple years back, yeah, and I caught it very, very luckily, praise the Lord, almost immediately, and was able to stop it and then go to Walmart at like 1 in the morning and buy pipe welding kit, little pipe welding kit, and then go to YouTube and the internet and research how to solder a copper pipe. But it went well, and that was a good fix. It's awesome value in the internet. Awesome value in technology. We just need to make it work for us, not for giant tech corporations. Right. So I woke up thinking about, oh, the pipe might burst, and then so I went outside, and I'm like, it's pretty cold, but I'll probably be quick. And the hose was still on the spigot, and the hose was frozen, and the spigot nozzle was frozen, or the turnabodoodle knob was frozen. So I ran inside. I had basically sweats and an undershirt and a robe on. Yeah, I didn't even have shoes on. Okay, great. Yeah, it's a smart idea. Smart move, Troy. Great job. So I was out there at 1:30 in the morning in 15-degree weather in a robe and pajamas with a wrench, like undoing the hose from the bottom of the spigot and loosening the knob to see if water would start flowing, but it was frozen up all in there. The pipe had not burst yet, so just put the frost guard cover thing. It's just like a little styrofoam insulator thing. It's made to, I guess, kill the wind chill that affects it. Obviously the temperature. Well, it'll still insulate, yeah. The styrofoam insulates pretty well. So no burst pipe this morning, so that's pretty good. Although it's supposed to be coldest around now. And then it starts warming up. I don't think I'm going to post this. This is not informative. Let me think of things that are relevant to you all. Keyboards. Privacy. If you haven't picked up on Brian Lunduke yet, please do. He's got some really good videos, and he's basically in the same place as me, privacy-wise and electronics-wise, and the wastefulness and bloat of computing-wise. He's just like, it didn't used to be like this. It used to be so simple. He's big on privacy, and he knows a lot. Bleh. Bleh. You like my coat? It's like a wool blend, extremely warm, extremely windproof. That costs $15. Yeah. Pretty cool. This is exciting watching. The light's green! We must go! I missed the shift! I'm gonna actually crash by messing around. Very exciting. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ew. This is somehow less plowed than all the other cloudedness. This is easy. All these people in their automatics, they have no control. Oh, come on, guys. I know it's snowing, but 4 miles an hour is... I should probably just stop. I don't even know. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it up. You leave if you want, okay? I'm gonna be here. I'll be right here for the remaining 40 seconds it's gonna take me to get to... Oh no, missed the light. Okay. The remaining 2 minutes to get to work. This is fine. Everything's fine. I'm okay with the series of events as they're currently unfolding. There's a left turn there. I think maybe someone will deja vu around the corner. So keyboards, huh? And privacy, huh? I don't even know. There's a guy called Tech Lead. He has some strange videos. One of them is anti-patterns in coding, how to destroy a code base, and he talks about like things that people would do that would be extremely detrimental to a code base that would on the surface seem like good ideas. And it reeks of experience and frustration and possibly hate. It's a very informative video, but it does reinforce the idea of building. Originally I was getting into functional programming, and I'm like, I will program functionally now. And then I'm doing some functional programming, and I'm like, I need to split this into a function, and this into a function, and this into a function, and this into a I'm gonna group these together, okay? Is that all right? I don't think anyone's gonna get mad at me. I'm gonna do it. And then I did. And everything went better than expected. And I found out that that's basically what is considered procedural programming. So I am pro functional programming, but I'm even more pro procedural programming. There's just no reason to de-group stuff for the express purpose of, anytime you're complicating, anytime you're moving, anytime you have to jump around in the code, it just makes things complicated. Tougher to troubleshoot. So, be functional, but where you can be procedural, you should, because that task and that action set should all fit together. Should all be in a line, a human readable line. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a bad time. Alright, I'm just gonna stall a little bit more. My coffee. I have no coffee. The struggle is real. I Here comes the wind. Okay. 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 Here we go.